We'll not allow it. I'm ready to fight. It is my integrity that is at stake, and I won't allow any contractor, no matter how much you are connected, to rubbish my integrity. I will never allow it. That alone is costing quite a lot of money. But however, this is the rundown of the figures. Number one, the first section, 47.47, is costing 1.067 trillions, and it's by 6 lanes. Now, when you divide this 1.067 trillion by 47.47 by 2, you will get 11.57 billion per kilometer of 3 lanes. A standard road is 2 lanes. Standard federal highway is 2 lanes. So by the time you now divide it by 3 and multiply by 2, you will now say that a standard coastal road is going for 7.5 billion per kilometer of standard highway. However, this 7.5 includes all the fillings, shore protections, the solar, light all through, the planting of tree, the protection of the shoulders. We are using reinforced concrete retaining wall from beginning to the end to retain the earth. We are putting a number of flyovers and underpasses. We are doing that. At kilometer 20, and the press been taking there severally, just like other places, you encounter a pit of up to 20 meters. And then this pit will be removed and then refilled with lumps in levels and in stages. And then we are passing through there now. At kilometer 32, we also have encountered such this now. If you put all these things together, and then you go to Elemone that was awarded about 7 years ago, we encountered 156 billion for 30 kilometers of road, and to be done with asphalt. What we are talking about coastal highway is we are using 275 millimeter of concrete grade 40, and we are using Y20 millimeter, at 200 longitudinal, and the Y16 at 500, widthwise. So, leave out the president or any other person. Hold me accountable. Ask me questions, come for debate, and I will give you the cost of 1 meter cubed of concrete. In Bodo Boni, as at 5 years ago, the cost of 1 meter cubed of concrete awarded by the past administration is 729,000 per meter cubed. We started coastal highway with 350,000 per meter cubed. Now, let me also tell you that the Deutsche Bank that led the other international banks to review the cost of the project so as to fund the 70% of the loan component, they said that that project was undervalued. It was undervalued. And when it was time to contribute, to give the loan, that project was oversubscribed by 100 million US dollars. And so if the financial institutions can give us this credit, we are ready to face anybody. But when you are criticizing us, be very objective and tell the public the truth. And the president, and I said before God,
Hello, everyone. So after the huffing and puffing and being called out all over the country, Umahi has finally decided to give that cost per kilometer that he said it was not possible to give. And for those of you who kept on attacking Oseni Rufai, how do you even live with yourself? It's your money that is being used. None of them, they are not using their money. They are not using their family money. They are not using their father's or their mother's money. It is our money, our collective wealth that is being used to do this project. And when people are asking questions and seeking for, report on the project, they are not giving. Like I said before, you have to give what you have to give what is it called now? Average. There's something called an average cost. If you want to do specific, you can say from this kilometer to that way. You watch that video right there. Although the video in itself is so outrageous, but generally to speak on it, and I know the governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, had to make a comment on this and say, why you are a public servant, you've been asked to give the breakdown of the money that the work you were giving, the people's money that you're spending, and you're flaring and insulting everybody and telling everyone that you are an engineer, you are a professor in practice, and all of that, that went to University of Lagos Calabar Coastal Road, because that's what it is right now, the way that, according to Professor Chidi Odikalu, who coined it, very well, insulting people and all of that. Is that not the same cost that you have put out, even though the cost is so outrageous? Definitely that this cannot be. That is a story for another matter. I'm going to look at the reaction of people. The Salako here on Twitter, known as Uncle Ayo, put out a tweet. He said Dave Umahi has finally given the figures for the coastal road, and they are spending 7.5 billion per kilometer. 7.5 billion per kilometer. Hey! So I see some who are doing the calculation. So what they did is that it is not dual carriage, triple carriage. So you have three cars can be on it at the same time. The other one, so you can have two and all of that. That is triple carriage. So each one of them is what it costs. So each kilometer is about 20 something billion that they say they are using. And many people, of course, are saying, no, those figures don't add up. And that's the reason why they didn't want to, mention specifically how much they are spending. Even this one, I'm sure they just try to put this and let it not be outrageous, even though it's still as outrageous, can be. And so you watch it, it say, people of God, 7.5 billion for one kilometer. The Beijing Hong Kong Expressway by China, 38 million per kilometer. How are we spending 54% more? And I can tell you, if you go and check that road now, that the other road that is cheaper, it's well better done than the Nigerian road here that it's being done by this way. Cyrus Ademola says each kilometer it has a pipeline that leads directly to his bank account. If you know, you know. Then someone here say, how on earth will 1 kilometer, 100,000 meters? 1 kilometer is 100,000 meters. I mean, road that you can easily pass like this cost. You can even trek it in maybe like 10 minutes. A kilometer, depend on how fast you walk. You probably maybe within 15 minutes to 20. But if you are someone who walks regularly, you can do 10 minutes and all of that on a kilometer. He say, how on earth will 1 kilometer cost 7.5 billion to construct? We must know that not all kilometer has a bridge, culvert, and other demanding tasks between them. There's no engineer that will justify this cost. Labor, drainage, construction, rigid pavement, retaining walls, green area, walkway, name whatever. He said it is well, and he put the laughing emoji. Someone said, so it's cheaper to rebuild Gaza following the war than construct a road in Nigeria. But a lot of things ongoing though. Someone say a construction cost per kilometer is roughly between $14 million and 50. Anyway, at this moment, I think I'll just stop here for now. Make with it whatever we can, Nigerians. But remember something, this is our money being spent. For those Nigerians that always tax demand, call other Nigerians to demand money from them, you don't need to beg anybody for money. Your money is being wasted. Demand for that money that is rightfully yours. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.